been a problem of injuries in recent years. They got their guys all good and healthy, and it's paying off. They're all running very well. They're all on the top of the points chase, too. Short, Tedesco, and Wyndham all in the thick of the points chase this year, all with good finishes.
Yeah, and what's interesting about the Hondas this year, they have a totally new redesigned bike that has fuel injection. Oh,
Tedesco had a problem. Tedesco back on the track, but boy, he had a big problem, and Josh Hill and Michael Lessie, Millsap's all going to get in front of him.
Well, what I was going to say is that Tedesco has really agreed with this bike, you know, along with Suzuki and Kawasaki. They have the fuel injection, so it's this whole new world for the motorcycle manufacturers. Tedesco, we're going to take a look at the replay here, who just really had it together. This is that section here where James Stewart went, or almost went down. Tedesco does go down, and luckily, for the flag crew there, he just gets out of the way, but that really has slowed the momentum for Ivan Tedesco, who has been solid each and every main event here. He's 33 seconds behind Stewart.
Yeah, Ivan has had some
36.
Very good runs. He's been in the top 10 each and every round. His best finish of 4th at Phoenix. He's 10th right now. So he would at least keep that string of top 10s going.
Well, and more so than just being inside of the top 10, we've really seen a rejuvenation and a new confidence that Ivan Tedesco hasn't had since he left the lights class.
Fight for 8th here. Davey Millsap's had to come through the last chance qualifier. That's him on the red Honda, number 18. And he is closed in on Alessi, who continues to drop down the running order. This fight now continuing for 8th between Alessi and Millsaps.
Well, and for Millsaps, this is he's going for his best finish of the year, where last year he won a main event. So Millsaps really trying to put something together into the inside of Alessi.
He's going to make the move. Millsaps has not been inside the top 10 until now. His best finish, 3 10th place finishes. The last 3 rounds, began the year with a 12th at Anaheim, and now he's inside that top 10. But boy,
speaking of streaks,
yeah, and this streak is going to be for wins. 4 of them if he can hang on. And what a year it's been for Yamaha too, Jeff, in winning the 4 races, or actually the first 4 races. This would be the 5th win in a row for Yamaha as a manufacturer. This is the best start to a season for them since the year 2000, when they won the first 8 rounds. And the way they're going, they might blow right through that. In fact, that year they won 14 of 16 races. This year we've got 17.
Yeah, this has just been a phenomenal start to the season once again for James Stewart, who went down with Reed there in the opening round while he was leading, technically. And it was interesting because we, early in the season, James was winning, but we didn't really think that he looked great. Like, we had seen him perform better, but he was still winning. So he won when he wasn't feeling good. Now he has absolutely demolished the competition, getting the start that he needs, taking the checkered flag with just, you know, a little less than 2 laps to go. It looks like he's on his way to another one.
Battle for 5th. Here it is, a pair of Honda riders. Andrew Short on the red 29, and quickly closing in Kevin Wyndham on the 14.
See, those main lines there, how you're having to take these outside lines, are really starting to get dug in. It was a difficult track here tonight, and what we saw was when a rider really tried to apply the pressure and just give it that little extra, you know, effort, it was too much. And so, you know, these riders here, the Supercross riders, just like James Stewart, he knew that the start was going to be key, put together phenomenal laps all night, really showed why he is the fastest man on the planet.
Final lap for James Stewart here in San Francisco.
What a great feeling this has to be, huh, after that opening round.
His 4th win in a row. James Stewart to the checkered flag in San Francisco.
San Manuel Band of Mission Indians, Yamaha, once again on top of the podium. Reed comes across in 2nd. Villopoto with a very strong ride in 3rd.
And Andrew Short will round out the top 5. Kevin Wyndham crosses over the jump in 6th position. But it's this team who is taking all the glory in the Supercross class this season as James Stewart picks up his 4th win in a row, and Yamaha has their 5th win in 5 races in 2009. James Stewart dialing in the bike and dialing out the competition as he wins again here in San Francisco, and we'll be back to meet him. Back to AT&T Park, fans starting to file out here. And the party moves to the victory podium. There you see them all down there. And the top 3 will be there, and we'll meet them in just a second. James Stewart, Chad Reed, and Ryan Villopoto, who ties his career best finish with another 3rd place.
Very strong ride for Ryan Villopoto, inching up, getting better each and every week.
Chad Reed unfortunately continues to finish 2nd to the man who keeps winning, James Stewart. But let's meet the rider who finished 3rd. He's with Aaron.
Ryan Villopoto must have liked the taste of the podium last weekend, making it 2 weeks in a row. Ryan, you said as long as you could race against your competitors and race that same speed, that was all it was going to take. Was tonight the same case?
Yeah, you know, it was got a decent start, and I was able to get on Chad's back wheel once he passed me, and you know, stay with him the whole 20 laps, and that's my goal, is to race with James and Chad. And tonight it was Chad, and I couldn't have done it without you know, my team, Monster Energy Kawasaki, and you know, everybody, Jeff Fox, Parts Unlimited, Thor, Oakley, and all you guys. Thank you.
Congratulations on a tremendous effort tonight.
This championship will go all the way down to Sam Boyd Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, the first weekend in May. We're going to be there. It should be an outstanding way to wrap up this 2009 championship. And here's why that title fight will probably go all the way to the end of the year. James Stewart inching closer to Chad Reed. At the end of the first round, he was 19th place in the points. Now he's 2nd, only 6th behind Reed, who finished 2nd again here tonight, Aaron.
Well, tremendous performance from start to finish tonight for Chad Reed. Chad, the day started off extremely rough with that crash in first practice. Are you happy with the outcome?
Yeah, I mean, I'm real happy. You know, we're continuing to stay on the podium, and got a great start, and that's the main thing. You know, just my heat race was horrible, and we just went back and worked on some things, and I felt a lot better in the main. So you know, hats off to all the Rockstar Makita Suzuki guys at Thor, Parts Unlimited, Scott and Bridgestone. You know, together we all worked hard, and I'm happy with the 2nd tonight. As James rode a great race, and as did Ryan behind me. So it was tough stuff out there.
Take us through your mistake that happened this afternoon in your crash.
It was first lap of practice, and I just jumped a triple. You know, the triples are pretty much the same length every weekend, and I went for it, and I was a little bit off to the right, and the bayo was sticking out, and we met, and just collected me. I just went straight up over the bars, and then Josh Grant came behind me and hit my bike. So it was pretty ugly. I got pretty bruised up, but you know, them's the breaks when you make stupid mistakes.
Congratulations on making up to the podium once again.
Taking a look at our Toyota moving forward replay, going to the hole shot.
Well, it was all about James Stewart here tonight on that blue Yamaha. Gets through the first turn, squeezes Alessi out and across the line. No looking back, James Stewart all the way.
And we go back to Aaron.
Well, a tremendous performance from start to finish tonight for James Stewart. James, tonight you made this look way too easy, but how tricky was this track this evening?
I mean, the track was really tricky. You know, it was super slippery and stuff, and you know, this carburetor's still getting it done. You know, I thought this fuel injector was going to be tough tonight, but you know, I got to thank the guys from Samuel Yamaha. I mean, we've been working hard, and I think it's now starting to show. So I can't ask for anything better.
Congratulations on keeping the momentum rolling.
He's attacking that record book as he now moves. Now you see the 4 for 4 wins, but he also moves to 4th overall in the wins category all time. And Jeff is such a young man, such a long way yet to go in his career.
Well, and he's on the same pace for main events started versus main events won, up to 28, now 29, as the great Jeremy McGrath. So
Jason
big
McGrath,
shoes to fill, yes.
Who's considered the king of the sport, the king of Supercross, and of course Ricky Carmichael as well, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. And there you see it. Look at that, in front of Rick Johnson, closing in on Reed, Carmichael, and McGrath.
And you have to think that this number and this rider right here, this man, 72 wins, that's what James Stewart's after.
Well, and that's why he's considered the king of Supercross. Jeremy McGrath, all Showtime, really was spectacular.